So I recently tweeted out, hold on, give me a second. So I asked this question: should I, A, pay off all my student loan debt and my new car right now, or B, leverage this money to make more through stocks? Long story short, I now have garnered enough money to pay off all my loans. And if you remember my last video, this video I filmed a couple months ago, I said this: my financial journey, paying off this debt and being debt free in the next coming year. And I think it's gonna be, I'm excited. Basically in that video, I kind of just told everyone that within a year, I'd be able to pay off all my student loans and my car. Or maybe I just said my car. I don't know, one of those things. But I have enough to pay both, which is amazing. All within a year's time. Actually, less than a year, because when I made that video, it was sometime, I think, in October or November. So it's been November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. 9 months. So almost 12 months. But yeah, 9 months I've garnered that much. So I asked that question on Twitter just to my friends. I wanted to see what they'd say. A lot of them said these answers. One of my buddies, he said, B, if your student loan rates are below an anticipated rate of return from your portfolio, and pay for car in cash, we don't finance something as silly as a nice car while building this wealth. King. That's true. So I didn't pay for my car in cash. Reason being was that I had to get a car for work. In my sales representative role, I needed a new car. That was part of the agreement for the job, so I had to get it. I needed a car big enough to transport materials into my car, basically, and the minimum requirement was a hatchback. So I got a hatchback because I didn't want to waste gas, spend as little on gas as possible, and I wanted a car with good mileage. So I got the Civic, and the Civic hatchback was that perfect car, and it's running well. It's still going strong. I still owe a lot on it, but I could pay off if I wanted to. But, according to my buddy here, since I didn't pay for the car in cash, the interest rate is pretty low on the car. I believe it's like less than 3% per year. So that's basically nothing. And my student loan rates are also under 3%. Plus, due to the whole unprecedented situation with with the pandemic going on, all federal loan payment programs have been paused. So I haven't owed anything since that happened. Interest rates aren't accumulating, so it's just sitting there and waiting to be paid off. I think it makes sense to throw it into the stock market. The stock market, there's like an average annual rate of return of about 8% per year. So if I put everything in there, I'll be getting more money than the money I would owe for my loans and car. Risky, because you never know what the heck is going to happen in the stock market. But, based on history, you could see over the course of how many years the stock market has been in play, gain something out of it if you keep it in there long term. Obviously, I'm not day trading or planning on doing that because I don't have time, and you can never time the market, but I think investing would be a great strategy. Another buddy said, if your debt interest/total interest amount paid in the end is greater than your dividend returns portfolio growth, I'd go towards making bigger debt/car payments. Best to save income for stocks when it's more disposable, in my opinion, especially if high interest. My income right now is pretty disposable. I don't say that to brag. It wasn't always like that, but I'm just letting you guys know that is my current situation now. So yeah, he basically said the same thing. My debt interest/total interest is a lot less than the dividend returns and portfolio growth. I've had money in the stock market for the past couple years, maybe 2-3 years, and in that time I've seen a total of, let's check, 1 year alone I've seen a 41% increase, 41.8% increase, and all time 41.98, so just nearly 42%. Crazy if you ask me. So then I mentioned my car loan's only 2% interest. It's actually 3% something now when I looked back at it. Annually for my student loans will be paused for a while now. That's a really good rate. If your investment is as big as your loan and your returns are higher than 2%, I'd go for stocks. Def worth the quick calculation. And I did do the calculations, and it just doesn't make sense to be paying off my stuff right now. I could. So I have enough to, backtracking a little bit, I have enough to pay off my loans and invest in the market. But the question I'm asking is, hey, should I put them all in the market or should I pay some of it? The way I see it, stuff, whatever, poop hits the fan, right? I'll still be in a, very okay financial position to be able to make payments, to be able to pay off everything within a year still. So if I'm loopy doopy. If I'm going the wrong direction, please let me know. I'm not going to go over specific calculations and all because I want to keep that kind of private. And someone else said just B, straight B. So B, I said, leverage this money to make through stocks. And C from Kevin Lee, either or, and then make a YouTube video about it. So I did. So this is the YouTube video. I think it's, thanks for the tweet, by the way. That tweet, I think, inspired this video. But I think it's a really good thing to bring up because some people might be in a situation where they have money. Now they have accumulated enough money to pay off their loans. Yet they might see, the stock market and see that there's potential to be more money to be made. The way I see it, if you want to play it safe, pay off your loans, because that's always been my strategy, my go-to. I mean, like you guys have seen in my old videos, stop texting me. In my old videos, that was my goal. My main focus, my primary focus was less to make more money, but more of just to paying off debt, because debt is a huge deterrent. It's just for the peace of my mind, I wanted to just get rid of it. But now adopting these strategies and seeing how much I have made in the past year, with the little that I put in, I mean, I put decent portion, nothing like too crazy as big as my student loan / car payment, or car loan. But that's that. So I think I'm gonna go with that strategy. I'll probably do an update on how it goes. I did deposit a lot of money a few days ago down. So just yesterday I was down 2%, which is about $180. So that's fun. And then in 1 week I was down 4%, or the past week, and that's about $400. So those are some crazy losses. But I'm playing the long game, playing long term. I'm not day trading. I'm not trying to time the market, because I know for a fact the companies I've invested in, I believe that they have the potential to keep growing. And remember, this is not financial advice. I'm just telling you all of this for entertainment purposes and trying to show you what I'm doing. So don't copy me or don't follow me. I'm just throwing it out there if you want to, entertainment purposes only, basically, just for the sake of conversation. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm already down, so, and as you can see, it's very volatile. It's very risky. It's not as peace of mind driven as just paying down your loans when you have the money. But we'll see. Without risk, you won't get any long-term gains. And I'm pretty young. I just turned 23 in April, in the middle of the whole pandemic, so that was fun. And we'll see where I go in the next few months. It's we're almost halfway through the year, so we'll see what happens as November comes along, December comes along, 2021 comes along, and I'll keep you all updated on the ride. But other than that, forgot to mention that so I have money saved up, enough to pay off my stuff. So half of that money I put into the stock market, and the other half I left my checking account because I need to save for the emergency fund just in case something hits the fan. I don't have enough money for rent, food, all of that. So that's the strategy right now. I didn't go all in. Maybe I will in the future. Who knows? Probably a stupid decision if I decide to do that. But just wanted to make that distinction. That's pretty much it for the video. If you guys want to see more videos like this, please let me know in the comments below. Please ask any questions if you do have any in the comments below. Please like this video, helps a lot. Subscribe and all of that jazz. And I keep looking at my computer, but it's really, I'm looking at, I don't know if you can even see this, but oh shit, that my computer battery is broken, so hopefully that still works. But thanks again for watching. And if you're not subscribed, as you can see here, please subscribe because it really helps the channel. Peace out, Girl Scouts. I'll see you guys next time.
Y'all right here with no more nine. But it's all unclear.
All right, people.